All right. So, hello. Welcome back to another NFL season prediction. This time, I'll be going to the San Diego Chargers.
Gets out past the 20.
The San Diego Chargers last season were, injury riddled. They didn't play well. And I'll leave it at that. And although San Diego did make some changes on the defensive side of the ball, I feel like their offensive line is still not strong enough to allow them to succeed. So, normally, I'll start with the wins that teams get. But when a team has a losing record, that's more than maybe 2 wins under 500, so I think that's 15 or so, 5 and 11 or so, like anything under 6 and 10, I'm actually going to start the loss. And unfortunately, I believe that San Diego has one of the toughest schedules in the NFL, at least one of the toughest first half.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard
I think that, again, they play a couple tough defenses, a couple big, tough top fours, or front fours, excuse me, and I'll just get into it, starting with Kansas City. Kansas City will be their first loss of the season. Again, I think Kansas City's defense will bully the Chargers' offensive line. They won't be able to get a solid running game going. And Phillip Rivers will have some time, but not enough to make big points. Again, Phil Rivers showed us last year that he can do what he wants if he has, even a second of protection. Phil Rivers played phenomenal last year with the offensive line he was given.
And it's a hookup with Walker.
So, next, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Again, Jacksonville's defense, I think, will be a top 10 unit.
There were guys open, but no.
So,
he takes the safe route.
All that being said, I say Jacksonville will take the victory, mostly because their defense will give the Chargers' offensive line too much to deal with. And again, to any Chargers fans who do see this video, do know that don't take this personally to heart. I like the Chargers, quite a bit. I know a couple people who are big Chargers fans. And again, this is just what I believe will happen. Hell, if the Chargers end up going 16-0 and being the best damn team in the NFL's history, I'll be perfectly fine with it. But the fact of the matter that I don't think that the offensive line is good enough. Next, the Indianapolis Colts. Not because of Colts' defense, but I believe that Andrew Luck will finally stay healthy for a season and actually be able to pick apart the Chargers' defense and have a very good season. Next, New Orleans. Same thing with Indianapolis. Drew Brees will be able to just throw all day against the San Diego defense. And I think that Drew Brees will have a big game. Next, the Oakland Raiders. Again, Oakland, very good front seven defensively. And I feel like they will put the pressure on, Phillip Rivers, not allow him to get a solid running game started. And Oakland's offense will take their chances and make good on those chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Next, the Denver Broncos. Again, Denver's defense is good. It's better than the Chargers' O-line. And I feel like Denver will take the victory. Then, their next loss will come after their bye week to Houston. Again, big, tough, physical front four. with J.J. Watt and whatnot, they're gonna do some bad things to San Diego, and especially Philip Rivers. Next, Tampa Bay. I believe Tampa Bay wins this game mostly because, again, the front four. If they can get pressure on Philip Rivers and not allow the running game to get started, I feel like this could be a very, a very competitive game. Next, Carolina. Carolina's defense is much better than San Diego's offense. And the San Diego defense won't be able to contain Cam Newton or anyone else, for that matter, on the Carolina offense. Then, their last loss of the season will come to Oakland.
They got the advantage thanks to that field goal. Let's see if they can make the lead hold up
Only
until
because,
halftime.
Yeah, let's put a little pressure on the defense. The offense
Oakland, I think, will be a top team in the NFL. One of the top teams in the AFC. No. Oh my God, this is the first time I've ever returned a kick. Please don't fuck me, game. Oh, shit. Wow, I am glad that will forever be on my YouTube channel. That's the first time I have ever returned a kickoff in this game.
One, it takes talent by the kick returner, but look at all the good blocks.
Okay, Oakland, same thing. Defense, very good.
The Titans are ready to take it to them.
Unfortunately, that is San Diego's 12th loss of the season. But I say they take wins against Tennessee. I don't think Tennessee's defense, although it is good and it will be, I don't think Tennessee will not have a winning record by any means, but they won't have a bad losing record. Same thing with San Diego. I don't think San Diego gets blown out in many games, if any, but San Diego loses a lot of games by close, decisions towards the end, where either their defense or their offense can't get past their weaknesses that they have.
You go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number.
Next, Miami. I say they beat Miami because Miami's just not going to be a great team. Again, they're going to struggle under Adam Gase in his first season. They have to get Ryan Tannehill. They have to figure out Tannehill is their guy of the future. I don't really know what to think of that yet. Then the third win will come against Cleveland in Week 16. Cleveland's going to be bad. San Diego will be much better than Cleveland. Then their final win of the season will come against Kansas City at the end of the year. Kansas City, mostly. I say this because San Diego will try and, put some pride on it. They'll want to take a victory right at the end of the season. And this will hurt Kansas City's chances of getting a division crown. So, San Diego, unfortunately, I believe will end the season at 4-12. I just feel like their offensive line is an extremely weak unit, maybe one of the worst in the NFL. I don't think they have anyone who is a top-tier talent. I don't really think they have anyone on that offensive line who is worth, I think their best player is DJ Faulkner, and I'd say he is a not subpar, but he is an average guard, offensive lineman, whatever he plays.
It sure looked like an interception for a while there, Phil. But how about the effort by the wide receiver?
Never give up, Jim. That's what you do as a wide receiver in this league.
They will be 4-12. They will be the last place team in the AFC West. But and they would probably be picking the top 5, I believe. I have to check.
Defense, they really
10 seconds here.
understand situational football. They know they're in the red zone. You can't give up plays. That time they give up the completion, but they rally to the football and keep the play to no gain.
They actually might be picking out a top 5 because I have a lot of bad teams this season.
Second down now.
Plus, because a lot of teams do have some weird, tough schedules for their talent level.
Defense now is going to go nickel. Rivers out of the gun. Melvin Gordon makes the reception.
Full prediction at every position. Philip Rivers will have another great season behind a terrible offensive line. And
jams it across the goal line.
will actually get MVP votes.
Getting close to the half, and they're
But
giving their opponents a lot
not
to
enough
talk
to win it.
about in
I
the
say
locker
Philip
room.
Rivers will
Yeah,
throw
they're
40
putting
touchdowns.
some
I
kind
just
of
missed the
whipping
extra
on 'em here
point.
early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's
I say
losing.
Philip
It's
Rivers
been
will get
terrible. So go in
40
there at halftime,
touchdowns,
change what
but
you're doing,
we'll
and
back
get
that
back
up
in
with
this game.
14 interceptions due to the pressure he will be put under because of weak offensive line. Next, running back.
And no return this time.
Although
as
the
he
offensive
takes
line
a knee.
is not going to be good, I say that Melvin Gordon actually shows them a flash of why they picked him in the first round. I say Melvin Gordon will rush for 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. Although those aren't gaudy numbers, it is much better than what he showed them last season.
And pick up about 4.
Wide
We've
receiver.
reached the
I'm actually
intermission,
not going to go
and soon
receiver.
we'll
I'm
be
going to go
sending you
tight
to
end
Larry
and say
Ridley,
Hunter
who's gonna
Henry
break down all the first
is going
half
to have
highlights as we
much
send it to
more
Orlando in a
receiving
moment.
yards
You're watching the
than
NFL on
Antonio
EA
Gates.
Sports.
I say Hunter Henry
And here's
will
Woodman.
have 200, not 200, what am I talking about?
And the tackle
800
is
receiving
made
yards to
right
Antonio
around
Gates'
the
500.
25-yard line.
But, and Hunter Henry will have 6 touchdowns. None of them will be in the red zone. Then,
The
move to
Chargers
defense.
will take the
Joey
snap
Bosa will
from
start
the
every single
25.
game, but
Pulls it
only
in.
record
And he is
4 sacks,
at the 39.
as he will
Good
struggle
job by
to
the
adjust to
offense
the
picking up
NFL
first down there. They've been
speed.
terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring
Linebackers,
this defense
Melvin
out.
Gordon will
The
pick up
offense
from
is
a
set
hot
at the
end to the
line for
season,
first down
or
after
you know,
that
a
completion.
great end to the season last year,
Locked
and
in on the football and has hold of
will
it with
finish
2
the season
hands.
with 13 and a half sacks
I don't
and
know
make
what
the Pro
answer
Bowl.
is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do.
And last,
I'll tell you the
defensive
best way
back.
to stop
I
the
say
tight end,
Jason Verrett
rush the quarterback.
ends up in the top 5 in interceptions with 6
First down at the
interceptions.
46.
It'll probably end up
Rivers
being a
finds
tie,
Allen.
but he'll still be
Marquette
in that
down
top
for another
top 5.
reception.
When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open
So,
spaces. That's what the quarterback did
That's
that
what I
time.
think.
Good job
That's
by
what
the
I think will
receiver running in
happen
there
with the
and
San
making the
Diego
catch.
Chargers.
Rivers, his completion percentage 70% on
Man,
the day.
coming up next will be
Makes the
the
reception. Johnson's there to make the
Kansas City
tackle.
Chiefs.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running
Oh no,
fast.
Kansas City will
You
take
have
the
to catch
loss
the
in San
football
Diego,
right in stride,
attempting to
and you
make it
cannot
as a
see
wild
what's in
card.
front of you.
Excuse me, not to win a
Jim, the
division
offensive
crown.
coordinator's done a terrific job
So,
so far
I
here today. He's
misspoke
got
a
his
bit.
team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
So, for now, this is J-Wax signing off.
Trying to beat the
Oh geez, don't wanna take a clock out here.